Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is your brother Phil of the Sidewalk Saint. I gotta apologize. I know my filming is very unskilled and I might not be edited, but I just hope the message makes it through to you or you're receptive. It's likely if you're watching this video that it is, and things happen for a reason and you're guided to different things for different reasons. And this morning, I just want to bring a message of hope in a time of what I think many think are absolutely hopeless. It's not hopeless. It's absolutely not hopeless. You're so important, each and every one of you, sitting in your home now. You're just absolutely priceless. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're special. And how do I see that? And how could I possibly think that, right? Well, guess what? Every single person is a spark of God light. Literally, God took a grain of sand of his being and made you. So think about that for a minute. Just let that settle in. How does that sit with you? That's what you are and you're nothing else. How about this also? Let me tell you something else that it's really good. Yes, there is the yin and yang, but all of it unites in a harmonious song when it's used correctly. So yes, there doesn't have to be the horribleness, as it were. And in fact, some planets, Sirius A and Sirius B, are like exact polar opposites of each other. If you study up on this stuff, you'll find out people know these things. There are two different races of people on those planets, and one's real happy and go lucky, and the other one's all pretty much basically goth. They're very interested in the dark side, but they're not dark. They're lovely people. So the yin and the yang's not quite what you think. It doesn't have to have. Basically, what happens is everything comes together, and what happened, like me, I've united myself and balanced myself. So now there's less swinging of the pendulum. Let's call it that. So there's a swinging. Let's say it's a clock, right? And it's swinging its little tick-tock thing at the bottom. Well, what happens is the more you align yourself, the less it swings. So the yin and yang can hit a point where everything's united perfectly and totally harmonized and balanced. And that is when you'll be super peaceful. Like where I'm at, I don't get excited when the kids freak out. I don't freak out when the wife freaks out. I don't get mad when customers get mad. I don't get excited when I hear the news, or afraid of things or anything like that. That's where you need to go now. That's what I'm talking about. That's your hope, is to stop swinging that pendulum. And to do that, you need to clear, align, you need to meditate or pray, whatever you feel like you got to do. Man, someone's smoking around here. It's freaking disgusting. Oh well. Anyways, it's all about this, so I'll just suck cigarette from some awesome person. You know what? If you smoke cigarettes, God bless you. I don't fucking care. Excuse me, but I used to smoke. It doesn't even really smell all that bad. I think it's the irritation is that I would want to have one. No more. But yeah, enjoy your smoke. Enjoy your drink. And enjoy the things you enjoy right now. We need people to be relaxed, peaceful. We just need to get through this together. So, clearing, aligning, meditating, seeing yourself balanced, praying that you're balanced, or meditating that you're balanced. All religions accepted. Just, you have to focus on this stuff until you break through the idea that you're just a person. Then you're just going to be stuck in the nightmare, in the maelstrom, in the apocalypse and all that stuff. Your life's going to reflect that. You get out of it. Get out of it. Try this stuff. I'm not telling you anything that hasn't worked for me, and I'm not telling you anything that hasn't had 100% success rate with my life coaching and spiritual coaching. This is real stuff. This works. This is what works. The answer wasn't church. The answer wasn't a priest. The answer Wasn't any of that stuff. And it's great. Spiritual stuff and gathering in a place to think good thoughts. God bless all the churches, and Buddha bless all the temples and whatever. It's all great because we're all reaching out for the same thing, right? We're all reaching out for the same thing. There's nothing to hate. And don't let extremists make you think that a whole religion is bad. Because actually, most of the Muslim religion is beautiful and wonderful. And they believe what they believe, and the Catholics believe what they believe, and the Christians believe what they believe. All religions accepted, man. And you know what? All the religions that preach fear and hatred and separation are going to fail anyways. So it doesn't matter what religion you think is the best or worst or anything like that. Only the lovely things are going to be left. Only the good parts of every religion are going to stay. And all that stuff's falling away right now. And that's what makes everything seem like it's coming apart at the seams. Because what was a place of fear and lack and separation isn't anymore. That stuff just doesn't work. And if you subscribe to that, you're effed in the A. I don't know what else to tell you. You can't do that, Black and white and rich and poor. We're not separated. We're just not. Everything's united. It's all about unity consciousness now. It's the best thing ever, because once you realize that that person that's in front of you going too slow or being an asshole to you is your brother or sister, you remember your responsibility to them. And if you didn't like them or even love them outright, then why would you get mad if they cut you off? Because they betrayed you, because you do love them, because you do care about them. That's why. It's you love them so much that you're willing to get out of the car and attack them. It's like, if you didn't care, you wouldn't even pay attention to it. You'd be like, whatever. Who cares, right? So you do care. We do care. So to stay on track with the message of hope, I want you to know everything is just, we've already succeeded and everything's coming through and doing great. And everybody really just has to get in where they fit in. Where you fit in is in the better place that's now. It's all better. Everything's improved. Everything's changed. People's attitudes are different. It's just all different now. And so it's up to you whether or not you want to see that. So you have to make the decision to see that actually everything's really good. And start to believe that, and start to think that, and start to meditate on that. And it might be really hard, and you might, even if you just can barely pay the bills, just make it through. Just make it through. Pay the bills that you can pay. Pay the bills that'll keep you in a house. Or, man, I tell you what, I lived in a couple cars. Been there, done that. Whatever. Hey, not having a freaking mortgage or a rent payment, it's pretty awesome. But, stay healthy, stay clean, stay clear. And it's really a bummer, I think, with the whole social separation thing. Is just terrible because everybody needs a hug right now. I'm forcing hugs on my friends, and hopefully they don't give me corona. I actually know they won't because of my practices. My intuition tells me and guides me, and it's guiding my whole entire family. Not a single member of my family has corona. I got a big family. Don't think that's any coincidence. And you can do that kind of stuff too. You can. You can really, you'll be rewarded according to your belief, from my good buddy Jesus, who also is known as Sananda. And he came here as a master to set the groundwork for this time. And so did Buddha, and so did all of the different masters that came to this earth. Every last one of them. So yeah, all the answers are correct. But all their teachings have been changed and to the convenience of people that need money or are greedy and wanted war and things like that. Look up the history. It's just like that every single time. Anyways, I want you to have hope. Don't be hopeless. I want you to feel worthy, because you are worthy. You are a God spark of God's light, pulled and drawn from Him and conscious. You're conscious. You're not just a rock. You're very special in that. Think about that. I want you to know that. I want you to know that Brother Phil knows you're special. I don't think you're special. Brother Phil loves you guys a lot. And I can't even tell you the light work I'm doing. I'm bleeding my freaking heart out, crying tears for you guys every single freaking morning. And I'm never going to stop, ever, until everyone on earth is risen up to a better state and a happier life. So this is your brother Phil that loves you a lot. I think so very highly of all of you. And this is my message of hope to you. So I love you guys a lot, and we'll see you on the next one.